For over 50 years now, our grade 7 students have had the opportunity to spend a week on Mariah, and thankfully they've been able to do it again this year. Grade 7 are just back, and Jack and Josie, you got to head off there and have that wonderful experience together. Jack, for you, what was the highlight of your time on Mariah?
Probably just climbing up one of the highest mountains, Bishop and Clark, and then getting to look over the edge right down to the sea. It was a pretty crazy experience and a memory that I'll probably keep with me.
It's certainly a highlight of, I think, every student's time on Mariah. I did it with a group of grade 7 students this year, and it was challenging. For you, Josie, what was the biggest challenge for you?
Probably walking down south with the big pack on, but once we got there for our whole group it was quite a relief, and it always felt like it took forever, but when we got there it was a good feeling, yeah.
It is pretty intense, isn't it, for a lot of grade 7 students? They're almost carrying their weight on their pack, and you both did a terrific job, supported by our staff. And Alex, this was your first trip away with grade 7. How did you see them grow over the course of the week?
Look, it was mostly the friendships that they formed with people that aren't in their core classroom. I saw them use their character strengths that they'd set beforehand to either challenge themselves or support others, which was amazing.
Well, thanks, Ms. Neumann, and all the staff who went along with students and supported them on that journey. Some of our parents were lucky enough to get a golden ticket and go along. And Sarah, you had the chance to be there with Harriet. What stood out for you as you walked away from your few days with grade 7 on the island?
Oh, it was, on the whole, just a fantastic experience, but it was really good to see why grammar has such a celebrated outdoor education part of the curriculum, and just the huge logistics of it and how well it's fostered, within such a beautiful, serene environment.
Well, so glad that you're able to be part of it, and a big thanks to our outdoor ed team and all the staff who made that possible. They're gearing up for grade 9, going away to Mount Cameron for about 10 days, and we wish all those students well on that journey ahead for them. For our junior campus students, they've been getting out to day trips across northern Tasmania, which has been terrific. But all through the year, our students come over to the senior campus and get to learn from some of the staff that are here at the senior campus. And I'm here in the tech centre with our grade 3 students. Each year, grade 3 and 4 students come and spend a term or two making and learning together with some of our specialist staff here at the senior campus. Posey, you've been busy working on 2 projects. What is it that you've been making?
This is a whirly gig, and we spent most of the time sanding and cutting out the wood.
And that's going to be hanging beautifully in your garden. And Zach, you've also got something that you're working on at the moment. What's that?
We're making these cars. We've got a track up there, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna race each other, like with the cars, and see who can go the furthest.
Well, it's great to see what you've been making. You also get a chance to see senior campus students making things. What have you noticed as the senior campus students have done their making all around you? What have you seen them making?
They've been making some sort of ski boots you can put on.
So all sorts of possibilities as you guys move through the grades and come up to the senior campus. Even though you're all working on similar projects at the moment, you'll have your opportunities to make your own projects in the future. And what have you enjoyed most?
I've enjoyed making the car and basically doing it all by yourself, and learning how to fit these on to this metal pipe thing.
Nick Hansen leads the Design and Technologies team at the senior campus and is leading a group of staff who are working at the moment with our grade 3 and 4 students. Nick, it's been great to hear from them about the things they've been learning. What is it that you're hoping that they learn while they're here with you?
Headmaster, this subject's really about learning about skills and processes that enable students to use their hands to think and to manufacture. So these students have been working with a range of different materials, and are now, at the moment, they're doing a little challenge where they have to design and build a car to go down that ramp. That requires them to have an understanding about friction, the materials that they're using, and consider all the possibilities how their car could go together. So there's a lot of problem solving that they have to do, and at this stage it's that initial thinking through and processing to bring a project to an end point.
Well, thanks for the work that you do, giving them the opportunity to do this. I know that you'll no doubt see these students grow a whole lot physically, but also in what they can make over the years to come, and great to have the links between the junior campus and the senior campus so strong. For our grade 12 students, their time at the school is almost at an end, and George and Lucy have been involved in the art program for a number of years, have been captains of art in 2020, and I'm standing here in Poimina where I'm surrounded by students' artwork. We've had 54 students involved in the visual arts program this year. George, what are your memories going to be of being involved in the visual arts here at Grammar?
Mainly just the staff, because they're so lovely, especially Mrs. Farrell this year really pushed us through, so it'll be hard not seeing her every day, basically, for me, because I did 2 art subjects this year. So.
And upstairs your work is on display. Can you tell us a bit about what you focused on?
So I focused on minimalist architecture in Tasmania, because I want to go on next year to do architecture at UTAS, so it's just kind of a nice lead into that, and yeah.
Have you already received an offer for UTAS next year?
Yes, I got an early acceptance in August, so that's...
That's terrific. Congratulations. And for you, Lucy, your work is quite a mixed media piece. Earlier in the year, we had an artist in residence who you worked with. Can you tell us a bit about the journey that you've been on with your work this year?
So Susan Simonini, we came in, she was does sculpture, and she helped us make the plates, just to learn how to do them. And then we bought some plates from the Greek smashing plate store in Victoria, and just painted on them, and it's like a feast for the eyes, so to draw you in.
Certainly the whole exhibition is really a feast for the eyes, and would encourage everyone to come in this coming week to see the good work that our students have done and celebrate that with them. I hope that as the year comes to an end, you keep an eye out for all the different celebrations that are planned, and look forward to seeing families at those events.